I figured I'll do the SEGA Saturn versions of the games because it'll be something a little different. I mean, as a result, the games will have like these weird what's the word? They might have some weird sound effect issues, and Sonic 1 will actually have the spin dash, which will be very handy. Which probably means I'll probably have to re-record Sonic 1 again in the future just to get footage of it without a spin dash, but we shall see. Sonic Jam. I love this compilation. It's bloody amazing. Like, you got... I'll go more into detail about stuff with this compilation once I'm done with the main trilogy, but you got this thing called Sonic World, which is really, really neat. But that's not what we're here for today. For today, you're here for the main games. So let's go with the original Sonic the Hedgehog. Nice. And what's kind of cool about this version of the game is, obviously, again, like I said, it has a spin dash. I can't turn it off, but I think I'll leave it on, just, you know, because it's a nice little thing to make the game a bit more pleasant to play. It's got this extra game feature, which is basically just time attacks and special stages, but we are going to be playing the game on original difficulty. Normal and easy modes have slightly modified level design, but I want to play the game as it was originally kind of intended. I mean, it wasn't really intended with the spin dash originally, because they didn't think of it, but that's beside the point. Let's just get right in, shall we? Oh. Oh, I love that jingle so much. And there's our blue boy himself. Happy 29th anniversary, my dude. I didn't push the start button. I should have pushed the start button. Oh, I feel so good to finally get started on this live stream though, because I've been planning this LiveStream marathon for so long. So it feels really, really good to actually get around to it. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, John. How you doing?
Not bad.
Cool beans, cool beans. You're just in time. I'm just starting up with the original game. Hmm?
I was getting ready to pop on.
I'm gonna have to adjust your volume. You're quite quiet today. But yeah, absolutely classic game, this one. You've never played the original trilogy properly, have you?
Sonic 06, let's face it.
Oh, thanks to the cheeky host there. Alright. I'm gonna be tempting to get the Chaos Emeralds, but I'm not making any promises, because the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 1 are I'm not fond of them. I'm gonna be.
You better be 100% in all of these, you know that, right?
I'm not 100%ing every single
I
game.
expect so much from you. Like, speed run, 100%.
Okay, John, I can barely control this. I'm not speed running it.
Speed run it backwards, damn it.
I'm not good at these special stages. And there are a couple of Sonic games I'm going to be covering that I really don't have much knowledge about. Like last night, I woke up at like at 2 AM, couldn't sleep properly. I ended up doing a Sonic Advance playthrough to try and relearn the game, because that's going to be one of those games that's going to really kind of throw me off later down the line of the marathon. Because the special stages, they're a thing. So it's gonna be fun to test out and try out. And there's another game in the series that I'm not sure how I'm gonna handle it properly, because it's a Metroidvania of sorts. But it's one of those things. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Hey, Thin Fist, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you like the content. Oh, how you doing on this fine day? The day of my blue boy's birthday. I wanted to kind of go with like a Godfather sort of attitude with a like, how you feeling on this day? The day of the blue boy's birthday, or something. I don't know. I don't do a really good Godfather impersonation. Yes, let's go. It's hot. Yeah, the temperature is quite warm over here as well. It's honestly, it's been kind of up and down with the temperature the past like week or two. I'm either really, really warm or just feeling kind of stuffy for the most part. Come on, get in there, Sonic. Yes, you magnificent blue boy. Oh, lovely jubbly. But yeah, again, I'm gonna try for the Chaos Emeralds, but I'm not making any promises because these things can be oof. And unlike when I did like my YouTube Let's Plays, I don't really have save states to rely on, so I have to do this all raw.
Oh my.
I mean, I say that I'm gonna be completely spoilering something. I will be cheating in some of the later games. Specifically like Sonic Spinball. That game's too hard for me. I won't do save state abuse or anything because no, that ruins the game. But I'm probably gonna have an infinite lives cheat on or something. Because I'll be using RetroArch for most of these earlier Sonic games to play them because it's just really convenient for me. And with RetroArch, I can just push the home button, go to the cheats, and turn on cheats. It's very simple, very handy. Alright, it's time to take down Dr. Egg. Because he's got it good. And this ain't his neighborhood. No one, no. I'm curious what soundtrack I'm going to be doing as well when I get around to Sonic CD. Because that could be, ooh. That could be neat. Because I like both soundtracks, so I'll have to just see what the chat thinks when I get around to that game. Alright. Hello, ya scrambled egg fiend. God, the sound effects are really crunchy in the SEGA Saturn version. It's kind of weird, like the music and stuff sounds a lot more muffled on this system, but like the sound effects for some reason just take like a weird quality leap in terms of clarity. It's very strange. Like, look, that's a crunchy explosion noise. Like, ooh, fills me up with something tingly, something fierce. Oh. Lovely jubbly. So, John, what's your experience with the Sonic games anyway? To get some conversation going. Alright, good job. Good. Oh. Hello?
That would be 250 for that commentary, but that's what.
I can barely hear you, mate. I'm gonna have to turn you up.
Is it you or me?
Love that crunch. Well, I don't know. Your microphone sounded a bit weird there.
Oh.
It's like, I hear this.
How about now?
Commentary. Oh, now it sounds a bit better.
I have to kind of shout.
What? Hello?
You know what, mate?
Welcome to this marathon! Ugh.
Hello!
Yeah!
He's got a megaphone now.
Oh god, don't do that. I'll have to lower you. I could turn you up, but I kind of don't really want to tab out and like ruin the grand immersion of this 16-bit. Ah ha ha! Why? Spikes!
Or what?
I can't believe you've done this. Just went head first into spikes. Hoi. Hoi oi oi. I am very happy that I bought the retro bit SEGA Saturn shoulder roll for this because it's
yeah.
It feels so good to use.
Actually, hold on.
Oh, I'm holding on.
Testing.
Da-na-na-na. Are you testing your volume or something?
No, I was listening to your stream.
How's it coming through?
You can hear me, kind of, sometimes.
I can hear you
Better now.
sometimes. Okay. That used to glitch out of me all the time as a kid, so I was terrified of playing it. Oh dear. At what point did it glitch out? Because I haven't really had much issue with it glitching out on me. I've had problems with me getting like stuck in places when I was young and getting crushed, which always confused me. That's a big problem with mobile version. Hmm?
Aren't these games very glitchable?
I don't know. The classic games I think are pretty stable. Some of the later ones are very glitchable, like Sonic 06. Like I'm gonna purposely try and show up a couple of glitches when I get to that, because some of them are hilarious. Come on. I'm actually gonna be curious about how I feel about Sonic 06, because I have not played that game in many moons.
don't say.
I know my opinion on that game like changes like the wind, so it could be very interesting to see how I take to that one. Oh,
How
3
about
out of
that?
6.
What's it called? Fan make.
Oh, the fan remake.
Yeah.
Honestly, I prefer the actual Sonic 06 to the fan remake.
Oh, drama in the chat.
The things, the platforms that come out of the walls have dragged me through into. Oh dear, oh dear! I've never had that happen to me. Yikes! That's gotta be. Ugh. But yeah, I do prefer Sonic 06 to the remake. The fan remake controls a little too loosely for my liking. You know, it's less buggy. But I just don't like the way the Sonic feels in it. He feels way too loose. But it could just be because I'm so used to Sonic 06, because in that game, he moves, like, it's very twitchy. Like, if you tap the analog stick any direction, Sonic will shoot in that direction. So, it could just be that I'm too used to it. But, we'll see. We'll see. Ah! The spikes! Oh god, it's all gone apart. Fortunately, this doesn't have the spike glitch on it, because SEGA Saturn version's, I think, running on revision 2 of the game. Because there were like 3 or so revisions of Sonic 1. So you have the original release version, where it's obviously the most glitchy one. Then you had another version of the game which fixed some of the glitches. And then you had a third version which added all these extra additional graphical effects to the game. Like the clouds in the sky would move in Green Hill. I think there's a wave effect that's been added to Labyrinth Zone. It's something really... It's like, these are small, subtle things that you probably wouldn't even notice unless you look out for it, but... You know, that's a thing. That is indeed... Ah! That is indeed a thing. God, having the spin dash in Sonic 1 is a bloody lifesaver. Maybe one day Sega will actually give us the remaster on Steam. I hope. I've been advocating for them to release those on Steam, like the remakes, for years. And one day, I'm gonna hold true to my wishes.
I mean, they're making more and more remakes all the time.
Well, not so much Sega. I mean, they've ported Persona 4 recently, and I guess
Sega?
most of the Yakuza series had planned to come to PC, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe. But usually Sega just sort of release new stuff, don't they? Ah! At least I don't think there's a. I don't recall. Oh, shitting hell! It's all gone apart. I don't recall any Sega remakes coming up or in recent memory. Because most of the time they re-release games, it's usually like what I'm playing right now, where it's just like, here's the same game again, probably emulated on something. Like the Sega Ages version of these games is completely emulated. They're good versions. They added like the drop dash from Sonic Mania, so that's a cool little feature, but despite that, they're still emulating the games, you know? So like the old Mega Drive limitations still apply to them, which is a bit of a shame. Not to shit on the work of M2 or anything, though, the guys who made the Sega Ages versions, because again, they did bloody really good work. M2 is fantastic with their emulation. I mean, aren't they? I think they're considered like industry class. Like they are the go-to emulator guys you want usually whenever they work on a game. So it's a good thing Sega got them on board. There we are, lovely jubbly. Slow, blocky platforming. Just what everyone thinks of when they think of Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh. But yeah, the general plan for today for this, I think I've already said this once.
Probably have. Say it again.
I will. The general plan for this today on the stream is I'm planning on doing Sonic 1, 2, and if I've got the time, Sonic 3.
Easy. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, Sonic 3 is significantly longer than the first two games. Like, the first two games I can probably beat within an hour each.
How long is Sim Limbigo?
It's over double the length of the first two games.
Combined or?
If I'm doing the whole game completely, 100%, which I will be, yes. So,
No.
I know that half of the game I won't be able to do till tomorrow, probably. Because I'm planning on doing the Knuckles run in that game as well, because the level design is, I think it's different enough for it to be worth doing. Because you don't know this, do you, John, about how that game's set up?
No.
Basically, it's two games that are combined into one game due to Sega's patented lock-on technology, which is a really cool little cartridge they made. It was like the earliest example I could think of like a DLC or expansion pack to a game, essentially. But basically, it made Sonic 3 this massive behemoth of a game, and completing it all takes some time. But I'll get into the details and nitty-gritty of that when I get around to it, because there's a lot to really unpack with that game. Because there's a lot of really cool little trivia and stuff, and it's things that we're still learning about that game today, like the stuff about all the soundtracks. There's tons of things involving Michael Jackson. There's tons of things involving just the general development. You know? It's just it's a very interesting game, just going by the development history of the thing. I don't know everything about the development history. Like half of it's out of my head because I forget. But the little tidbits of information I do know are kind of interesting. So I'm gonna hopefully be able to share that. Ah, you bloody blue spinning badnik bastard! Oh dear.
Beg your pardon?
He bloody spun into me. Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, I love the soundtrack to Sonic 1 as well. Like, I find it kind of crazy because I think I can't remember the composer's name. Is it Shun Nakamura? From the band Dreams Come True. They basically worked on the soundtrack for this one, and it's bloody good music. But like during the development, like Sonic 3, it was deemed that they were too expensive, which I find it crazy that they were too expensive. But Michael fucking Jackson was willing to work on the game. Like what? But yeah, they do a fantastic job. Like, if you look up some of their actual music that they've made outside of Sonic, you know, their real music they put in their albums, a lot of the Sonic music is actually in their real songs. They just basically sampled a lot of their music and just chucked them into this game. One of the most famous examples of that is probably the ending of Sonic 2, where I think it's a love song, but that's the song that they just outright took that song and they just said, okay, this is the ending credits theme. Oh no! But they do a good job, so I recommend checking out the band. So yeah, that's Dreams Come True if you're interested.
No, we know.
I mean, they're not an English band, so you know, don't expect the songs to be in English. Oh my god, this is turning super fast. Ugh. At least I'm at the Chaos Emerald Chamber. Ah, you're right, I have gotta go fast. Doesn't mean the bloody world has to, though. Look at this is Chaos. I'm not even playing Sonic Chaos yet.
Any strobe lights and everything.
Okay, I don't want a seizure. Alright, this seems to be a safe spot for the time being, at least. Come on. Yes! I'm doing way better on these Chaos Emeralds than normal. Normally I'm horrible at these things. I think I got 2 more emeralds to go, so we'll see. Oh wow, the continue jingle is very high quality on this version. Ba 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 na. And spin. Nice. Do you reckon you'll be ever trying out the classic Sonic games, John? Because I know you've played Forces and Generations. And what other game have you played? I think that might be it.
No, I played the original now and again, like little bits.
But never fully.
No.
Ah.
Played Forces, played Shuffle.
Shuffle. Oh yeah, that's right. Because I dragged you for the Let's Play.
Played
for
Team
Shuffle.
Sonic Racing. All Stars Transformed. I've been around Sonic.
But you
Think
haven't
I'm not
been
down with
around
the
it
kids.
enough. You need to delve in. You need to become one with Sonic.
I've got too far now.
I mean, you like the series, do you not? I hope so, given how you've played enough of it to get a good idea of it.
I mean, I like Sonic.
I think that he's a pretty cool dude. Ah! Oh. Oh. I'm getting scared. Where's my, is there any shields around here? Oh, sanity rings. Is that some kind of threat I hear from you, Mr. John?
You have to wait and see.
Oh dear. Oh dear, that's concerning.
Not concerning, but we don't. Hello?
Hello? How am I concerning? Excuse me? Pardon? Garçon?
What?
Ah, Sonic has passed. Oh my god, I had some speed up then. What the hell happened? Is this the right way? No, it's not! No! Oh well. That was a goof. First fail. Least favorite track. You mean music track? Ooh, to be honest, it's kind of a toughie. Because I kind of like all of them. Let's see. I guess I probably have to agree. Like, Spring Yard is one of those soundtracks where I'm kind of... I don't really hum along to it that often. I don't remember. It's not one of the tracks that stick out to me. When it comes to like my favorite musical track in this game, though, that's a question. I probably couldn't answer it because one, you have Green Hill, which is iconic. As much as I'm sick of seeing Green Hill these days. Then you have like Spring. No, I went to say Spring Yard.
Spring Yard.
Oh shit! What's the level called? Oh, this is bugging me.
Green Hill Zone?
No, Starlight. There we go. My brain was getting Spring Yard and Starlight confused for some reason then. Starlight Zone is gorgeous. I love the soundtrack to that. Oddly enough, I think the PAL version of that song is really good. Because most of the soundtracks in this game, like, if you're playing them on the Mega Drive, our version, John, the soundtracks are slower, and for most of the music, it's probably better sped up. But for Starlight Zone, I don't know, I really like the PAL version. It's very tranquil sounding. Granted, we won't hear that here because I am playing the 60 Hz version because 60 Hz is probably the ideal way to play this game. Not gonna lie. I think when I did this on YouTube, though, I did the PAL version of the game. I could be wrong, though. It's been so long since I did my original playthrough. I know I did a playthrough of the remastered version as well, which I probably would have done for this marathon, but I don't like the Android emulators that exist. They're all kind of shady, so I don't like using them. Because like a lot of them tend to pack in extra software and extra add-ons and stuff, and I'm like, no, thank you. What are you doing? Like, one of the Android emulators got discovered they had a crypto miner built into it, so I'm like, yikes. No thanks.
Oh, wow.
Don't want that on my computer. It's kind of weird though as well. I don't know why it's Android emulators that have this problem. Because any other system, you know, emulators are a dime a dozen, and they don't usually get packed in with shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, case in point is what I'm using by here, which is RetroArch, because I kind of have to use RetroArch. My SEGA Saturn's busted. And RetroArch just comes perfectly fine. Nothing unwanted packed in, unless you download it from a shady source, I suppose. But I don't know why you would. It's a free application, so, you know, there's that. Yeah, this music does sound much quicker than the PAL version. Actually, I quite like Labyrinth Zone in both versions of the game. Trying to think. To be honest, it's been so long since I last played the PAL version. I'm trying to remember what Labyrinth Zone kind of was like in slow-mo. Maybe at some point I'll probably, like, maybe tomorrow before I start off the Knuckles portion, of Sonic 3. I'll do a quick comparison, maybe. There we go, there we go. I messed up the shortcuts and now I got to go and take the long way through the stage. Oh my god, this is a fun level, said very little people on the planet. Honestly, I actually don't mind this level, but the reason I don't mind Labyrinth Zone, I wholly admit, is because I'm just used to it. When I was young, I despised this stage. Actually, I don't think I ever completed this game as a child, because it gets really challenging towards the end. I know I completed Sonic 2 as a kid, but like that's probably the one Sonic game I've put so much time into. Like, I've played that an unhealthy amount. But, you know, it makes sense, I guess. First video game I ever played, and it's also one of my most returned to video games, you know? It's my favorite for a reason. A good chunk of that reason might be nostalgia bias, but, you know. That's beside the point. This is normally where I die as a kid. Yeah, I think that's the same for most of us. This stage is quite cruel. Especially if you don't know what's coming up. Like that bow robot that I just killed. Like, if you didn't know he was there, you're gonna get hit by him. The Master System games are gonna be quite tricky as well. Namely Sonic 2 on the Master System, because I don't know, I've always had problems with that game. I'm not good at it. It stressed me out. Didn't complete Sonic 2 until it was grown up. To be honest, I'm not surprised, because the final boss, for one thing, is like, it's a great final boss, but in terms of difficulty, it's ridiculously hard. Because you need to perfect it. You can't get hit once. I'm like, yikes. I mean, the final boss in this game is similar, but I think this game's final boss is easy enough, so it's quite easy to dodge all the attacks. Sonic 2 is like, you need to do pinpoint jumping, or fight it so super slow, and if you're a child like I was, you'll be impatient! Alright, let's try this. Emerald, come on! No, get off the bumper! Get off! Thank you. Good job, Sonic. Alright, I'll stay on the bumper for a few seconds, hopefully, Nope. I swear, this button doesn't work on these special stages. Ugh. It's like my one complaint every time I play the Sonic 1 special stages is sometimes it just feels like he doesn't want to jump when you push the button. It's like, thanks, Mr. Blue Boy. Thanks, Mr. Blue Boy, indeed. Hmm?
Oh my.
Oh my, how lewd. Wait.
I know I cannot lose math, but you know.
Oh dear. Ugh. I'm wondering, like, if I can get Twitch affiliate at some point. Like, I was talking to you about this the other day, John. But if I can get like Twitch affiliate deal at some point, I was thinking about maybe doing like, what you call them, like certain game things with like streamers, like Sonic Robo Blast 2 Kart, for instance, because that's a fun little fan game. And I think that could be good fun to play with people, viewers and stuff.
Yeah, it's good fun.
It's good fun. Play hard. I'm not good at it.
I bet.
Woo. Dun, 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 dun. Am I on Act 3 or Act 2? I lost track. I'm just, like, my brain isn't even paying attention what act I'm on. I think Act 2? I mean, these are probably the longest levels in the entirety of this game, so... Ow. I hope, if it's Act 2, hopefully I can get another 50 rings by the time I reach the end. I doubt it now. Because I've done goofed something fierce. Oh. No, Mr. Robonaut! You're not getting me today, sir. No, sir, you're not. I should probably look up the instruction manual as well for the storylines of these games, because they could be interesting to read out on stream. I mean, the story for Sonic 1 and 2, I'm at the end of the level now, damn, is quite simple anyway. Like, Sonic 1 is just Robotnik is taking animals, he's putting them into robots, and he's trying to take over the world, stop him. It's quite a simple story. I think Sonic 2 decided to add a bit more little details, so like Eggman is doing the same thing again, but this time he's building a giant machine called the Death Egg, which we'll be seeing, which is...
Ah, yes.
It's basically the Death Star. That's what it is. What does it do exactly? No one knows. Maybe it shoots lasers, we don't know.
What doesn't it do?
That's a very good question. What doesn't it do? I don't know. It seems as an Eggman machine, it could do basically anything, I'd imagine. Could make him toast in the morning. Be a big machine to make him toast, but hey, you know, he's a mad lad. He's an actual mad scientist. That Robotnik. Actually, I'm wondering if the Sonic movies, like, after, you know, the sequels, I wonder if they'll delve into having like the Death Egg, because that would be really cool if they go into that territory.
Different.
Although I know there'll be a lot of Star Wars fans who will probably want to be pleased if the movies go into that like thing. Because when I say the Death Egg is literally a Death Star, you'll know what I mean, John, when you see it. It's uncanny. Actually, I don't think you get to see the Death Egg in Sonic 2, do you? It's only Sonic 3 you get to see it. You go to it, but you don't see it from a distance. You don't see the actual design of the machine. So you got like an hour or two to wait until you actually see the thing, John.
Okay.
But it's a cool little machine. Okay, that was the wrong way. This is the wrong room. Oh no! These bow robots. They're the bane of my life in this zone.
Better believe it.
I do believe it.
You will. What?
What? I mean, I do. Hello?
Ah, you admit that.
Yes. Hello?
That's all I need.
There we go. I did ask if Fred wanted to pop by the stream as well, but he said he's busy with uni stuff, so might not be seeing him today. Or if we do see him, it'll be in chat, it won't be on voice. Hey Jode, how's it going? How are you doing? Alright, kill these burrow bots. Beautiful, beautiful. beautiful. It got 1,000 points. Nice. I'm coming up to the boss fight against Eggman. This used to kill me a lot. It might kill me now, actually. This is not an easy challenge, this bit. Because the boss fight of this level isn't a typical, I'm gonna boop you when I win. It's one of those, like, you have to chase him and make it to the top before you drown. So it's very tricky. Very, very tricky.
I mean, you're very tricky.
I mean, I try to be. Alright, here we go. Patience is key. I just need to not worry about the impending doom following me.
Impending doom.
Yeah, water. Sonic can't swim,
yeah.
so water is hell on
I think
earth.
that's what gets me sometimes in Generations or something. One of the levels has water rising in it.
Let's see. In Generations, I think. Seaside Hill, maybe? That has water.
I think it's like a factory.
Oh, it could be chemical plant.
Yeah, probably.
I don't remember the water being a pain in the ass in Chemical Planet Generations. It's a pain in the ass in Sonic 2 if you don't know how to handle it.
That would be me.
I kind of want to see you play it, because Chemical Plant is where a lot of people died on Sonic 2 back in the day. I mean, it's the second level, but like, I died so much in that level. Dun, 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 dun. I hate getting the invincibility in this zone because it turns off the music, and I love the soundtrack here because it's such a tranquil, peaceful song. Huh. Hiya! Whew.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun. Alright, I've got 50 rings. This hopefully I don't screw it up. Come on, shoot your flames thing. Yep.
Oh, I'm using stats right now.
You're using what, sorry?
Stats. Statistics.
Oh.
I worked up. I've been on. Hold on.
Alright, coming up to the end of the zone pretty soon. Hopefully I just don't die and fluff everything.
Including my first account, I've been on Twitch 7 years, 2 months.
Good lord. I think I've been on Twitch for quite a while. I mean, I haven't actually done streaming pretty seriously until now, really, but...
You've been on your 5 years.
Yeah.
But you've been on 7 if you include Sheep and Dane, I checked.
I had a Twitch account for Sheep and Dane?
Apparently.
I don't remember. Whoa! Alright, let's try this again.
Amazing what you can find online.
I know, right? Wait, hold on. I'm actively trying to go to the death plane. What's wrong with me? Go this way. Sonic, go up! Go up, you blue bastard! No!
You did it. Ram. Come.
I didn't do it. I lost.
It said bonus stage passed.
Yeah, because you can't really like basically you win if you get the emeralds, and you just pass the bonus stage if you don't.
Oh, so you want the emerald?
Yeah.
That's my boy.
Looks like I failed getting all 7 emeralds on this then, because I don't think after this zone I can get them anymore. So, rip good ending. Not that the good ending does anything in Sonic 1. Because the good ending of Sonic 1 is just basically flowers show up on the floor, it's nothing special.
Get it?
Hmm?
Can we go back and get it?
Nope.
Oh dear.
Once you've gotten past a certain point in the game, you're stuck. You can't get the emeralds again.
Oh.
So it's either restart or don't bother. I'm electing to not bother because I have limited time for this. Plus, I don't think people want to watch me replay the game again. I say after having like 15 YouTube playthroughs of the same bloody game. I've played this on YouTube more times than I dare count. Then again, I can get it! Oh wait, hold on, yeah, there's no point, I just realized. Yeah, I was about to say, I can get another emerald, but what's the point? I can't get a good ending now, I'm locked up. I think. Unless, can you get the good... Oh, can you get the special staging in Scrap Brain? You might be able to... Oh, okay, I might have screwed myself over now. I just remembered I might be able to get the Chaos Emeralds in Scrap Brain, so... Well, only Act 1 is Scrap Brain, so never mind. Now I've screwed myself over. I had a brain fart. Yikes.
Why? What's so terrible? What have you done?
What?
What have you screwed yourself over with?
My brain was having a brain fart with the Chaos Emerald system. I forgot in Act 1 of Scrap Brain, I think I can still get a special ring. And I skipped the last special stage, so now I'm kind of screwed. Oh well. It's alright, I'll get to the Chaos Emeralds in the Sonic 2 special stage. Well, I will if I play as Sonic or Tails alone. If I play as both of them together, I'm not getting them. It's too hard if I got both of them. For some reason they decide, hey, this ramp up the difficulty if you have both Sonic and Tails. I am not a brain fart. I like to think I am a very intelligent person who just has malfunctions in their brain sometimes. Alright, where's the spike ball? There it is. That always gets me, the stupid spike ball. It's usually hilarious though, because it usually just comes out of nowhere and just yeets me across the face. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh! Alright, okay. Why? Boss fight time. It's Mr. Egg, and he's doing his usual, ooh, look at me, I'm a bad guy thing. Ah! Okay, this is all gone apart. I need to fix this. I never get hit in this stage. What is going on? I think Murphy's Law is out in full blood for me right now. Oh my god. Because if something can go wrong, it will go wrong. Oh my god, is his pattern different than normal? Because he normally just shoots one spike ball in an area and leaves. He doesn't normally drop a couple. Hello? Maybe I'm just misremembering. Oh, that was a fight. That was a level. That was a zone. I do like that level, despite my horrible performance. Alright, hardest level in the game time. Let's go. Because we're at the end game of Sonic 1, John. Are you
already
excited? Yeah, these games aren't long.
That was fast.
I mean, it gotta go fast. Oh my god, just jump on the platform. There we are. Yeah, this level is an asshole, so expect me to get hurt and or die a lot here. I'm not good at this one. Like, for years I consider this to be like one of the hardest levels in the entire series. I still consider it one of the hardest. Maybe not the hardest anymore, but it's up there. Good lord, it's up there. Uh-oh. Ooh. There we go. Oh, lovely jubilee. Oh, did you see the Crash Bandicoot 4 trailer? I'm not sure if you did.
Yeah, I was there with you.
Were you there with me?
Oh, we were in the front row, remember? I had the popcorn. You had to go out and get that hot dog as well.
Damn it.
Huh.
I don't recall.
Yeah, I was there.
Okay. Never mind.
I'm everywhere.
I am everywhere. Even when you think I'm not here, I'm actually here.
Even when you're sleeping. You're dreaming.
Okay, now it's just gone creepy. Hello?
I don't think I feel. There's some weird dreams you're
No!
having.
Hello? Oh my god, these platforms are gonna be the bane of my life. They're almost as bad as the Yoku blocks in Mega Man. Almost. Speaking of Yoku blocks, it's basically what these things are, except these are nowhere near as bad as they are in Mega Man. Like, if I ever do a Mega Man game on stream, people can expect me to literally pull my hair out. I like those games, but they stress me out. Alright. Alright. That is not what I was meant to do, but hey, I think it worked out. Banana. To be honest, there's only really this one section in Act 1 by here. Platform, there we go. That really... Game, do you mind? There's only really... Oh my god. Okay, hang on. I got it. I gotta wait. Hit this. Now jump up. There we go. So yeah, it's only really this section by here that really screws me over in this act of the game, because it's very, very tricky and precise. There we are. Oh boy. I hate that bit. Oh no! Oh well. Yeah, I wasn't getting 50 rings at this level. There we go, I guess we're locked into the bad ending. It's not really bad, it's just an end. It's just an ending without flowers. So, otherwise it's exactly the same. Whoa! Banana. There we are, lovely jubilee.
Someone makes a valid point.
About what?
In the Steam page, where it says like very positive review, and then the date the game came out.
Yeah.
To have a metric there, so it shows how many players in that game at that time.
Honestly, I wish they had that, because they have this ooh, yang 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 yang. They have the system in place already, technically, because like if you go to the community page, it shows how many players, and the database itself marks. You know, it actually lists the players as well, so that's why you can go on Steam database and look, see who's online.
It's just be easier to go direct there on it.
Yeah. Email Mr. Gabe. Maybe he'll. Maybe our Lord and Savior will add the thing to Steam.
Save the day.
Yeah. God, that's an annoying sound effect. Oh my god, everything's gone to pot. Oh, and I got a phone call. What timing? What terrible timing. Give me a sec. I look so impressed on the phone. Yeah, I don't like distractions. If someone distracts me midway through something I'm doing, it really I'm like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm doing art. I'm working on my art.
How's that going for you?
Not very well. But hey, it's fun. Whee! I'm doing that, you sound like me. People just don't appreciate the arts, you know? I like this sequence by here, because once you finish Act 2, it's like, oh, you get a little bit of a cutscene. Oh. Oh no, there's a barrier. Eggman. I'm gonna get you. Blah! Uh-oh. And there we go, we're in Act 3. Which is just Labyrinth Zone Act 4. A lot of people, a lot of people usually reference that this stage is basically Labyrinth Zone Act 4. When I see that, some people actually think it's just a joke. And I don't know how true this is, but fun fact, in the game code itself, this is actually considered Labyrinth Zone Act 4, so there you go.
The more you know.
Again, I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've heard.
Rumors.
I mean, I can't really tell without looking into the code, and even then I wouldn't know what I'm looking at, so... Ah, no! Oh. That was Labyrinth Zone Act 4. That stage is usually a nightmare, but if you know which way to go, there we go. I really do love this. Sonic, why didn't you spin? I really do like this this final zone though. The boss music is just, it's really climactic. It's like, oh yeah, final boss time, let's go. Yeah, buddy. Whoop. Just done a load of stuff for your streams. Oh. What kind of things? Oh no! Ah, dear. Na 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 da 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 da. Shame I can't hit Eggman more than once on this boss though. Yeah, honestly, this boss fight isn't that hard. It's one of those ones where, you know, when you play it for the first time, you're probably going to find it quite tricky because it's insta-kill. You know, he'll either crush you or these energy balls will insta-kill you. But, you know, if you know how to handle them, or in the case of this version, if you have the spin dash, it makes this trivial. So, it's really not a bad boss at all. It's a bit of a marathon though, he takes a lot of hits. Ugh, gig. It would have been hilarious. I was like, it's not that bad, and immediately die. Channel reward points. Ah! Excuse me, game! Unbelievable. I beat the bloody boss, and I die after I've beat him. Just... bellissimo.
Did you win?
No, I died. I have to fight him again.
No.
Oh, God. That's never happened to me before. That's a first. So there you go. That could be interesting if it's a sign of things to come with this stream. Well, these streams in general. Not just this one, because this is going to be going on for a while. It seems there's a lot of Sonic games I'm going through. 56 games I'm playing.
Oh boy.
Yep. Yep, indeedy. A lot of these games are quite quick to beat, but some of them are longish. Like Sonic Adventure is probably a good 10-15 hour game. God knows how long Sonic 06 is, because that's actually pretty lengthy. God. Then we have the RPG. That's gonna take some time. Oh my god. I can do this. I can do this. Thanks, Jode. I appreciate it. I mean, you never know. I might reach affiliate doing these. It's not likely, but you never know. Alright, Eggman, please show your face. Please, Mr. Egg. Hello? Yes! Yes! Victory is mine! Beautiful! And you are down and out, Mr. Egg. And there we go. One game down. Only an entire room's worth more games to go.
Wow.
We're in for a long haul with this one.
You didn't think this through, did you?
I thought it through. It's just
Did you?
when I was thinking it through, I knew it wouldn't be a good idea. I think it'll be a good laugh though. It'll be good fun. Because I enjoy most of these games. You know, there's only like a handful I don't like, and even those handful of games I don't like have one or two things about them that I think are really either interesting or, you know, cool. And then there's Sonic Free Riders, which is uncontrollable. I won't be streaming that one. I would like to, but I just don't have the capabilities to stream that. I can't do it. I haven't got the room. Which is a shame, because that would be a really fun game to stream. I would that's one I wanted to do, because I think people would get a chuckle of, because obviously I got the webcam set up. People would get a chuckle of seeing me actually have to control a body-controlled game. A body-controlled game that doesn't bloody work.
Alright.
Like, you have to physically jump to jump in game, and it's like, no thanks. No thanks, Chief. Let's see, 2 PM. Oh, that took me an hour. That is a lot slower than this game normally takes me. Interesting.
What's your best time?
My best time's probably around 40 minutes, I want to say. Maybe 45. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't actually counted.
Do it.
Because I've never really done a speed run for this game just to you know, count the time and, you know, thing. Look at that. Look at that smug sod with his 2 Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, well, you might have 2, but I have 5. Huh? Mr. Reg. He's got a gun, but this ain't his neighborhood. He's in no one. No, no. Bow, no, no, no. Okay, I have to load back into the game to go back to the main menu. It's like one problem about the Saturn version of this. There we go. And exit game.